Jade Cargill wins the WWE Women's title at Saturday night's main event. Now, I remember us saying this at the time. It seemed from SummerSlam 2025, Dutch, that Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill, that was their singles match for the WWE Women's Championship. Tiffany beat her clean in 7 minutes 30. And I was pretty convinced at that point, Dutch, that...
Who beat who clean?
Tiffany beat Jade clean.
Tiffany beat Jade, okay.
Because originally the plan was Jade was going to win the title at WrestleMania, and then the plan was maybe... It just seemed that they just lost interest in Jade because she wasn't progressing, she was remaining a babyface. WWE had booked her completely different to AEW. And then she continued going after the title after SummerSlam, which was kind of a shock. I think it's also indicative of just how few people can actually challenge for the title realistically, even though Jade's been beaten soundly so many times now. Then she got a head rammed in the stairs. She got a big cut over her eye, had to take a month off. Then when she came back, she turned heel on Tiffany, and then at Saturday night's main event, she beat her clean in 5 minutes, pretty much. And this is the first time that Jade, she was just a heel and did a Goldberg thing and won like she did in AEW. That's what got her over.
Yeah, but I think it's going to take time, because once these characters get on a certain path and all of a sudden they change it, I mean, just like midstream, now she's winning. Now she got over in AEW, but it took her 2 years because she beat everybody. Mm-hmm. And people had respect for her. But now she comes from this. But like I say, I don't know how it's going to turn out. I hope it turns out good. I hope but they've educated the people one way. Now they want them to turn on a dime and let's go back the other way. And sometimes fans, they don't know, they get confused. I'm confused already on it. I was saying by her beating Tiffany straight up was maybe how did she beat her?
With a finish. It was as, it was as clean as you can get, I think, pretty much. Okay. Power moves and that's. But once again, this is a booking thing for you, Dutch. Why is it WWE insists on anybody who's an outside entity, they have to break down and mold in their own image? And that goes from Jade Cargill to Goldberg himself. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know what got him over there, but then they have this feeling where they've got to, they need to sell more and they need to have longer matches and stuff. And some people can't do that.
But the deal with Goldberg, he started from the get-go. From the beginning, with his background, and he was a football player, and he was this, and who's next. And see, they built their whole storyline on him destroying people. See, they haven't done that with Jade Cargill. They beat her a couple of times. So now she's having, they want fans all of a sudden to forget the times that she got beat. And she's not indestructible. She can be beat. I'm gonna say, and they needed to put a little bit of heat in that with her beating Tiffany like that. Or either did Tiffany get hurt or anything before?
No, not particularly. I mean, she was attacked beforehand, but it wasn't like a kayfabe injury going in. She just got beat.
She attacked her before and just beat her up all through the match, and then beat her?
No, I'm sorry. She got attacked on the SmackDown before.
Mm-hmm. By Jade.
Yeah, by Jade, yeah, when she turned on her. Why didn't WWE just bring Jade in like this? Actually, before I ask that, this sort of strikes me as 50-50 booking of the worst kind. I mean, hopefully it'll work out for Jade, and I hope it does as well. But you just had... You built up a match with Jade and Tiffany at SummerSlam. Jade lost clean. Then why come back and then just do the whole thing, but then switch the roles and then have Jade win clean? It's the most 50-50 booking, and there's not like a big ramp up to it.
I don't have an answer for that. What I might say, they need to put some wrestling people in the creative positions.
Road Dogg's head creative at SmackDown.
Well, where is he, though? I don't see any of his influence there anywhere. Unless he is following, this is what they want him to do. And he's good at what he does. But you cannot bring these people in and just give them just like a lot of times they want to, on creative positions, they want them to really know as little about pro wrestling as possible. They want them to be legitimate sports writers. And you see sports writers in real sports, if you take out the betting and the gambling, if you take all of that out, and it's a pure sport, see, they write the angles. I mean, whatever happens, and they make a big deal about it. This guy is hurt. Oh boy, and can he fight back through it? And that becomes the angle of the game. Or something else happens, or this guy is great in the fourth quarter, because they keep harping that and writing about it and writing about it and writing about it and talking about it on TV. So that's how they do the angles in real sports, is what really happened. They will take that and amplify it and make it such a big deal. That is the key to the game. So when the game starts, you're sitting there, oh boy, I'm ready for this game. And here come the announcers. Well, it's going to hinge on this quarterback, and he's had 3 quarters bad, and then the fourth quarter, and can he come back in the fourth quarter? Of course, now they got 3 quarters to talk about it. Fourth quarter comes, hey, this is where he needs to turn it on. And all of a sudden he does a couple of passes, scores a touchdown. Well, 2-4, but he's 2 touchdowns behind. So they make that game watchable by the commentary. But those guys, I think, in creative, I've heard, they're not wrestling fans. They're sports fans, sports writers.
I don't think they're logic fans. That's the thing. They're not logic fans.
And they can't figure it out.